everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you're watching me from and when you're watching this video. My name is Umechidima Stephanie. You're welcome to another installment here on my channel. Please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't liked this video, please like it, leave a thumbs up, and also leave a comment. I would really love to hear from you guys what you think about my videos, what you think I should be doing a little more, what you think I should stop doing. I appreciate all the feedback I'm getting, and I would really encourage you guys to give me a lot more of those feedbacks, right? Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about emotional intelligence. But before I go on, I just want you guys to know this is my little did you know, okay? So that we can learn a little bit more. There are four quotients, four basic quotients. Not only do you have the intelligence quotient, there are four basic quotients that everybody needs to have, right? So when we are done with this video, I'd encourage you to go look the remaining three quotients up. Now there are other quotients. Some people have said that they're up to 10, some people have said that they're up to 12, but I see that basically they all agree that there are four basic quotients. One of four of which are emotional quotient, adversity quotient, creativity quotient, and intelligence quotient, right? So please do well to look the remaining three up. Today we are going to be talking about intelligence quotient or emotional intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence basically refers to how to, the ability to effectively manage your emotions in such a way that it will positively benefit you and those around you. Okay, now in this video I'm going to be telling you some few reasons why you should be emotionally intelligent and how you can be emotionally intelligent. Okay, so please do pardon me if I'm looking down. I'm actually looking at my book. I don't want to have the points all mumbled up. That's why I wrote them down in my book, and I'm going to be looking at it all through. The first reason why you should be emotionally intelligent is so you can socially adapt and be socially relevant, right? Now, when you can manage your emotions very well, you'd be socially relevant. So people around you'd be able to gain from you. People around you, you'd be able to like handle your relationships better. You'd be able to adapt to other people's excesses, because by the time you master your own emotions, you see that you're not perfect. And so when you see other people making mistakes, it's easy for you to be able to adapt to them, to be able to forgive their excesses and just move on from it, because you know that you're not perfect. And I think by the time you start giving people around you an opportunity to be themselves, they'd actually want to know you a little more and befriend you a little more and possibly trust you a little more. Because I think one of the primary needs of every human being is that need for acceptance. And so when you accept people for who they are and you don't necessarily force them to change into something that you want them to be, then you will help them to open up a little bit more. The next reason why you should be emotionally intelligent is because it will help you to gain control of yourself better. So when you are emotionally intelligent and you are able to handle your own thoughts, then you can gain control of your own life. You see people that misbehave when they are angry, and they usually say, see, when I'm angry you can't tell me what to do. I think those people are not emotionally intelligent, right? And that is, I would never advise you to be that kind of a person. Whenever you are angry, whenever you are happy, whatever emotion is coming into your head, you must be able to manage those emotions very well, because you have to be in control, you have to be in charge of your life. You cannot give the responsibility of your life to someone else. You have to be 101% in charge of your own life. Okay, so when you are emotionally intelligent, it will help you to control yourself, control your actions better. When you are emotionally intelligent, it will also help you to empathize better. So I see my faults, I see my errors, I see those places where I mess up, and I agree that yes, I actually mess up, and every day is not a perfect day for me. Now, because of I know my faults, when I see people who are also making mistakes, I empathize better. I pity. I when I okay, for example, I just started my YouTube channel, right? Before I started my YouTube channel, I used to watch a lot of YouTube. Like, I watched YouTube for years before. I can't even remember when I started watching YouTube. I've been a fan of YouTube. I watch YouTube more than I watch TV. I watch YouTube more than I watch movies, right? So initially, before I started my own YouTube channel, I it wasn't really a conscious thing, but I feel like I didn't have some sort of patience. So whenever someone was on YouTube, or whenever I was watching a channel on YouTube and they make the slightest mistake, I could log off, right? But now that I see the stress and I know how stressful it is to film a video, like this is my 1000th retake, and I'm just hoping it's perfect and I don't have to retake it again. When I see the stress of editing a video, of filming a video, of putting it up and everything, of watching the views and everything, I'm a lot more empathic because I understand what the person is going through, right? So that's another thing emotional intelligence does for you. It helps you so that when people are going through their own issues, you can stand by them because you know how it feels. And you see that even if you are not exactly in their shoes, but you know that there are places where you are not perfect. And so you can be able to tolerate the next person and walk through the next person. Okay, so quickly, I'm just going to run through how to be emotionally intelligent. Number one, by taking full responsibility for your actions. When you mess up, say you messed up, right? That is one very, very straight to the point way on how to be emotionally intelligent. The second way you can be emotionally intelligent is by managing conflict. So when you have a problem with someone, when you have a misunderstanding with someone, one of the ways that you can prove to us that you're emotionally intelligent is by how you are able to effectively manage the conflicts, the disagreements that you have with other people. Instead of just yapping and going all the way and getting all angry, show us that you're emotionally intelligent, that you can positively manage your emotions, by settling your conflicts reasonably, communicating better. When you are angry, when you are happy, always try to communicate your feelings in such a way that you don't hurt the next person, in such a way that you give us the very essence of what you feel inside without disrespecting the next person. That is very important. You also have to learn to handle criticism better. I would always say that it's so weird when you ever think that people would love you all the time and people would walk with you all the time and you just be everybody's best friend. It's not it doesn't work that way, right? You must learn how to handle criticism better. After putting out this video, people might call me and say, I don't like your background, I don't like this, I don't like your hair, I don't like your dress. Meanwhile, there's nothing not to like about me, but I'm just saying. But in case people do that, you have to learn to handle criticism. You have to learn to say, okay, I was wrong. I will, try my best to do something better, do what I need to do better. Okay. Number five, build your self-esteem. Build your self-esteem. How do you see yourself? That is also one way to be emotionally intelligent. Build your self-esteem every time. Always understand that you play a role in the grand scheme of things. You are important. We need you. All of us, we all need you, okay? And control your thoughts. That's my final point. Learn how to control your thoughts. Now, let me just leave you with this very brief analogy. When you think a thought, right, it's just a thought. But when you start brooding on that thought, one of the things that it does is that the nature of that thought becomes a feeling. And when you start feeling a particular way, then you channel it into and you turn it into an action. Okay, so let's say I'm thinking an angry thought. I'm just thinking about something that someone did that got me really angry, and I think of that angry thought long enough, it becomes a feeling. I start feeling angry, and after a while, I've contained anger so much that I need to act on the anger, and then it becomes an action, right? You must understand how to manage all of these things so it doesn't reach that stage. So in order to be emotionally intelligent, you always have to gauge your thoughts, what you're thinking, so that they don't turn into feelings, and they don't take over you and become actions. Okay, I don't know if you guys were here, you guys heard any noise. This is Nigeria is a very noisy country. There's the generator sound, there's everything. Please do forgive me. Possibly next videos will be better. Okay, so if you stayed up to this point, you're the real MVP. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, show me some love. All right, take care of yourself. Catch you guys in the next installment. Bye bye.